Hey, what's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen of the ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch and YouTube variant. My name is Jesse Abercroft, the founder of A-Digit Studios, and I know A-Digit Studios doesn't really exist anymore, but I'd kind of like to come here and explain what my next steps as a person is, and to show you this cool tutorial, because you guys are here to see that tutorial. But before we get into that, just really quick, and I'll explain more at the end because I know you guys don't want to listen to my story, but as I said before, and it was a big public announcement, and a lot of people were saddened by the fact that A-Digit Studios closed its doors. You know, we're no longer doing public GFX, and we're no longer accepting requests for them and stuff, mainly because of the fact that it was throwing me into a debt, and then I still owe money to people that had requested a refund. And I know that's not the best way to approach a business matter, but it's, you know, I mean, I wish I could pay them back immediately, but sometimes, you know, my bank is not cooperating with me in any situation, even though, you know, these people do need their money. They requested a refund, and they need their money back, and I understand that. But I'm working on that. As for me, though, the name A-Digit Studios hasn't died for me. What I'm doing is I signed up for digital cinematography at Full Sail University, and I'm going to be taking the digital cinematography classes online until I can afford to move to Florida and you know, go to school on campus at Full Sail. And you know, the whole time that was my goal with A-Digit Studios, eventually turn it into something with digital cinematography or film or something like that. And now this is my opportunity to do so. And so that's one of the main focuses of why I closed A-Digit Studios, was because I wanted to make that transition. I didn't want to be stuck in the world of GFX, and as much as I loved doing GFX at the time, it had really grown stale to me. You know, doing it for a job has grown. You do something like that, it grows stale on you, and it's just something that you know, I thought about for a long time. You know, is this something that I want to do for the rest of my life? And I feel more passionate about film than I do with graphic design. Although graphic design is an awesome source to run through, it's just not for me. Bringing those out, it's just not for me. Like I said, so. I'll only recommend graphic designers from now on. Like I said, I won't be taking any. But I know you guys are here for a cool tutorial. We're going to be working on today making an animated Twitch overlay. And it's only one specific type of Twitch overlay that you can make with this, and I know you can probably work it to include it into other types of Twitch overlays, but this just kind of show you the premise of it. And I know it hasn't been done before, because whenever you get a Twitch overlay, you're usually seeing a still image with nothing to it. So that's one of the cool things what I'm going to be showing you today. And is that cutting out the time? Oh, that is cutting off the time. My bad. There we go. Alright, see, that's the reason why I check it sometimes. Okay, so what I went ahead and did is created the still image in Adobe Photoshop, starting to sound like a Canadian. I went ahead and created a still image in Adobe Photoshop, and that was this one right here. I'll include the link in the description where you can download this still image right here if you want to use it as a reference point. You may do so and edit it to whatever you need it to be, so free of charge, whatever. And then what I have done is I saved it as a PSD, and then I went into Adobe After Effects and I did this right here. So you can see, and I'll actually pull up the file here, and you'll see exactly what I did. Is I just basically made a smoke, and you can do this with anything. and you'll see how the smoke kind of just, it's not a lot, it just kind of like moves every now and then. You don't want something that would grab the people's attention. And then the other big thing too was the animated 8 in the corner, which was, you know, I kind of wanted people to see most of, so I went ahead and animated the 8 using Element 3D in Adobe After Effects. I'm not going to make you guys do that, but we're going to go over basically making the animated smoke and whatnot. And yes, this only works with XSplit as far as I know. I don't know if it works with OBS. I haven't used it. I use XSplit. But this is a video file. This is not a PNG. So keep that in mind whenever you're creating it. This is actually a video file. So that's why it can only be used on this type of a template. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty extremely easy to do. Let's see here. Okay, so as I said, this is extremely easy to do. It literally took me 10 minutes to figure out. What we're gonna do is pretty simple. We're gonna go into our composition. We're gonna start a new composition. We're gonna make it 10 seconds long. The reason why we do 10 seconds long is because once we create the loop, it kind of looks like a continuous type thing, because in XSplit you can make it into a loop. And we're going to take that, make it 10 seconds, and we're going to keep on looping it so we're not using up that much space, because a 1928 1080 video tends to take up a lot of space, especially if you're running it at 29 frames a second. So we're going to hit that, we're going to hit OK. Now we're in our new composition. It's pretty simple from here. First thing you really want to do is import the file that you made, the still image. So we're going to go into our file here, and we're going to grab that file that we made for Twitch, and we're going to drag it into our project file here, and I believe it's already in our project file, so we'll do that, and we'll go into our project file, and we'll take it and we'll drag it into our main composition area. Now that we have this in our main composition area, it'll automatically fill the span of 10 seconds. And to get the animated smoke effect specifically, what you want to do is you want to right click on your composition area, go to new, and do solid. You're going to hit OK. And then when you begin this, you're going to go to your effects and presets over here, and you're going to type in fract, and you'll get fractal noise, and you're just simply going to drag that in here. Now you'll notice when you have done this, it's just some weird smoke that doesn't really animate. So what you have to do is you have to keyframe it from beginning to end, and that's what we're going to do right now. So we'll take the evolution, we'll keyframe it at the very beginning, and we'll go to the end, and we'll keyframe it further. Well, actually, I'm going to change the composition settings to 10 frames and 1 sec, or 10 seconds and 1 frame, so we fill the entire 10 seconds. And we're going to take the evolution and we're going to turn it to 2 full revolutions. So you'll notice that it gives it a full, you know, animated look. And now you're probably thinking, like, how the hell are you gonna? Hi, gamer girl, how you been? Sorry, I've just been into this tutorial. And yeah, this is gonna be recorded for YouTube later, so that's why. Pretty simple. What we're going to do from here in Adobe After Effects is we're going to take our pen tool and we're going to mask out selections. And it doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that to make it look like fog. Just keep taking your pen tool in random areas. And then, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll take random pen tools in certain areas. You kind of want to have them separated, because what we're going to do next is kind of merge them together, kind of give it a weird feather type look. There we go. And we're going to go back here. We're going to do that the last time. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our composition here, to our black solid. We're going to go to our masks, and we're going to select all of the masks by hitting Shift. And we're going to down arrow the mask, and we're going to increase the feather to about, I'd say about 200 pixels. Now once you've done that, you'll notice that these kind of just feather out and kind of look really cool, kind of like a really eerie, you know, like a graveyard midnight fog type thing. And it's kind of cool. And you can, like I said, once you edit the the background to however you like. Then you can add the fractal noise, or you can add some other objects running in using like the particular plugin, or it's just something cool that you can mess with. And let's go in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our transformation here. We're going to lower the opacity to about, let's say about 50%. So now they're kind of just, you don't want to grab too much attention off of this. And then you're just basically going to run through it, click off of it so you don't see the masks. And then you can see the nice animations that you're going to get off of it. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. To animate the 8 was very simple. We can go into that, and you're just going to create a new text. It's extremely easy. Type in what you want. I want my 8 in here. Then we're going to go to right click on the composition area. We're going to create a new solid. Make sure it's the comp size, and we're going to make sure it's black. We're going to go to our effects and presets. We're going to cancel that out. Go to our video copilot and drag in element 3D. So now we have that. We're going to go to our custom layers. We're going to custom text and masks. We're going to choose the 8 as our text layer here. And now we can get rid of our 8 here. And make sure you don't get rid of it. Make sure you do not delete it. You just opaque it. Go to your scene setup. Extrude. And you can do this however you want. I'm just going to use this as a reference point. I'm not going to go into the detail of how I made the 8 to look the way it did. And then you hit OK. And then you just reposition it to wherever you want, resize it, do the animations with it. Very simple, extremely simple to do. What is your question? What's up? I'm going to type it to you because it's faster. And after you do that, after you have the entire thing masked out to where you want it, we're going to go to our composition. We're going to add it to render queue, and I'm going to give you the best settings to save it as. And it's going to be H.264, and we're going to make sure that the format options are high, and then 5.1. We're going to do VBR 1 pass and set the target bitrate and the maximum bitrate to 300, both on point. Hit OK. We'll save it to an output file. Hit OK. And then render it out. I'm not going to render it right now because that's going to possibly crash my computer. And that is it. And as you can see right now, all you would do, I'm going to bring up my XSplit here, and I'm going to increase the viewport. And you'll see that it's actually on there right now. And all you had to do is bring it to the bottom and then put all of your layers over the top using XSplit. Pretty simple. Can't make it more complicated than that. You can if you want. You can mess around with it and do cool things with it. This is just the basic, and I know a lot of people haven't. Like I said, do whatever you want with it. Makes it look cool. But that's the end of that tutorial. I'm going to stop doing the local recording on XSplit now. I'm going to talk with the people on the stream. Like I said, if you guys are interested, who are watching it on YouTube right now, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check out the stream. Follow me on Twitter because I usually post whenever I stream. I do live tutorials, so you guys have the ability to ask me questions during the time. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jesse Gaberkoff, the founder of 8 Digit Studios. See you guys later.